Hey everybody, this is Mir Khan from Century 21 AAA Realty in Surrey, British Columbia, Canada, the Greater Vancouver area. Today is the 2nd of March 2020 and we just wrapped up April, so I just wanted to share some stats for the month of April as well as the other important information that I feel is relevant for all the buyers and the sellers in the market. So I just wanted to take some of your time, so I appreciate you joining me today here. And also, obviously, as you understand, the month of April is a little bit of an awkward month in regards to regular spring market that has already happened previously in previous years with the whole COVID-19 that's been going on, and that's on top of mind and discussions every day's topic now. So keep that in mind. Because of the coronavirus, the numbers are going to be a little bit different than generally they have been. So we'll keep everything in perspective and make sure that we discuss the facts and compare March to April, as well as for some parts we'll compare last year, April 2019 to April 2020, just to make sure that we are in the right frame mind and just to make sure that we're discussing the right stats as well. So let's begin with the monthly variance for detached single family homes comparing April 2020 to March 2020. So the inventory dropped slightly in April by about, in April it was 573 homes versus in March it was 589 homes. So that's 16 less homes on the market today. Despite all the coronavirus, we have only lowered slightly by about 3%, and this is a prime spring market, so keep that in mind. Now, talking about the number of homes sold, which is also a very important metric that we need to look at. So number of homes sold went down by 59%. So that's 117 less homes selling in April 2020 versus in March 2020. Now, buyers alert. Generally, I would recommend certain areas in Surrey that are good buys, but due to the COVID-19, almost all of Surrey has pretty decent and pretty good deals right now. Seller's best bet, with high sales ratio of 30%, which is a pretty strong seller's market here, where both, there are the two areas. So the first one was Bear Creek Green Timbers, and the second one was Bolivar Heights. So both of them were pretty strong seller's markets. Now let's switch our focus and let's switch our gears to talking a little bit more about the attached family homes, which is condos and townhomes. So the monthly variance comparing April 2020 to March 2020, the inventory didn't change much. We only have 3 less homes on the market now. So April was at 714 homes in comparison to March, which was at 717 homes. Once again, in a prime spring market due to the coronavirus, this has become a weird market. Now, talking about the buyers alert here, or a message for the buyers here rather than buyers alert. So message for buyers here, the inventory hasn't changed despite the COVID-19 situation. People still need to sell their homes. Last year, let's discuss this now. Last year in April 2019, the inventory was at 1015. So that was 1,015 homes on the market that were active in April 2019. Versus today, as I mentioned, we were only at 714 homes in April. So that's 301 homes less on the market today versus last year. And last year we didn't have coronavirus or anything with COVID going on. This year we do, and the market is already pretty skewed. In spite of that, we are still 301 homes less on the market. Now looking at the number of homes sold again, which went down by 3%. So that's 163 homes less sold in April 2020 versus March 2019. So a message for the sellers here, make sure your realtor is tech savvy and following all the proper and recommended protocols by our government as well as the real estate board. That is the secret in selling your home in this balanced market today. Now, just on the same side, make sure that said tech savvy, meaning your realtor is educated and they are well versed in making sure they're doing virtual open houses as well as virtual document signing, as well as there's a lot of things that go around behind this. So it's not only getting people, because obviously the real estate board has restricted us and not allowed us to do any open houses. So how can prospective buyers come in and take a look at your home? So the only way we can do this is by having a virtual open house and other marketing techniques and very solid marketing plan. Marketing is very, very, very crucial right now for your home to sell. Without any marketing tools and without your realtor being tech savvy, I would question myself many times if I was the seller to make sure that I have a tech savvy realtor. That's a very, very important thing. And obviously not only being tech savvy as well, making sure we're following our recommendations from our government, the medical staff, also for Government of Canada and for Province of BC, as well as the real estate boards as well. They have their recommendations as well. So there's a lot of things that are going on right now. It's not a regular market, as we all know. So make sure your realtor is well versed in everything around this, and then make sure you go ahead with that. Now, talking about the buyer's alert, there's two areas for buyer's alert. Both of them have a pretty good buyer's market. So this is where the market has shifted already to a buyer's market site. So that was East Newton and Panorama Ridge. So those were the two areas that you can get pretty decent deals and negotiate for a slightly lower price. Now, seller's best bet, there was only one place. The only one place in the entire Surrey for sellers in a strong seller's market for attached family homes was in Sullivan Station at 23%. So 23% was the sale ratio, and the area was Sullivan Station. So again, pretty good response from Sullivan. Now, to wrap it all up, I want to share with all the sellers, that is the detached single family homeowners, the town homeowners, as well as the condo homeowners in Surrey, British Columbia, Canada, the secret to selling your home in 17 days, which is the average days on market right now. Make sure your home is, assuming obviously your home is already priced correctly based on today's market condition, lower it by 2%. Again, the key here is making sure your home is already priced correctly. Your realtor has done a good job in pricing your home, and you have taken their recommendation. Lower it by 2%, and that will do a pretty decent job to making sure your home is sold fairly quickly, then, if that's something you wish to do. Pretty much that's all the stats I had for April. Well, thank you for taking time and watching the quick stat summary for the city of Surrey, British Columbia, Canada, the Greater Vancouver area for the month of April 2020. For a full detailed report of the month of April 2020 stats report for the entire Fraser Valley Real Estate Board, please click the link displayed in my YouTube video. You will see it on the bottom in the comment section. And you can definitely always visit my website, mirkhan.ca, and go on the blog section on the top there, and you will see a lot of relevant information. It's not only about the stats, that's not all I focus on. I like to be a good citizen as well to our community. So please take a look at my blog. I discuss pretty important information there. Some things that I've focused on as well and written and share some information is on CERB as well. And about the landlords and tenants, how the BC government is giving funding and how you can apply for it, stuff like that. And I've received calls from a lot of people as well in regards to this. And again, as I said, this is nothing to do with real estate. I haven't sold them anything, they haven't bought anything from me, just general public that have questions that I can provide some information with. Once again, I'm not affiliated or working for any of these government boards. I just have some compiled information and sharing this information from different government sources as well that I can provide to these people and help maybe clarify some information, because there's a lot of information out there. And once again, this is the month of May, so happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Priceless love for your mother. They are the most important people in our lives. Without our mothers, obviously none of us would exist here. So please take care of your moms. Wish them happy Mother's Day this Sunday on the 10th of May 2020. Obviously, have a safe time right now. And again, the other heartfelt thank you goes out to all the frontline workers as well. Without you, obviously, this nothing would exist out there. The economy would completely collapse. So thank you so much for doing what you're doing. All the hospital workers, the restaurant workers, the grocery workers, everybody out there that is out there, risking your life and making sure that the rest of the country goes on. So thank you, heartfelt thank you so much to you as well. Pretty much that's pretty much wraps it up. So please be safe, be healthy, be happy, be sane. Try to keep yourself organized, and that's the secret I have found personally. So making sure, keep everything scheduled, make a target and a goal for every day, and try to have some fun as well along this lockdown and stuff. But anyways, that's pretty much it. I don't want to babble on anymore. See you next month. Take care, be happy, and be safe. Bye for now.